All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, it's Craft Chest here, and here is part 2 of the Ablative Armour and the reveal of it. And I have 2 different videos that I'm going to be splicing together here. One, the day of the finished texture, and the morning after, once it had some time to level out and evaporate and cure in. And then we're going to come back with another video after the full week's cure time and show you some video footage of that. And for me not knowing what the heck I'm doing, I think I did pretty good in this project as far as adding the Raptor liner paint job to the Cobalt, aka the Defiant, and we'll be calling it the Defiant from here on out. Next step is we're going to be trying to do some headlight restoration. We're going to be changing out the tint on the interior. We're going to be doing some projects in the interior, huge wiring job, wood jobs, and everything else going on the inside of the car. So this will be a long-term project, and probably a bunch of videos in between those as well. And we'll just call it Project Defiant Doing This is what we'll name the videos, so you'll know which ones. If you like this type of video, who doesn't like tinkering with your car, especially one that's been as good as my car has been since 2005. That's when I bought the car, back in 2005, December 2005, and I've had it ever since. We've gone through some ups and downs, and it was time to show some TLC to my inanimate object over here. Actually, it's an animate object, I know, but you know how people are with their cars. You know, you got people out there to restore Chevy Chevelles and Chevy pickup trucks, and they have all these fancy things and, you know, this. But I love this car, man. I don't know why. I just have always loved this car because it's been so reliable for 15 years. And hopefully I'll get another 15 years out of it. Hell, I don't even have 150,000 miles on this car yet. The only reason why it's got so many miles on it now is traveling back and forth 30 minutes back and forth to work for the past couple of years now. So it's still got a long life ahead of it, and it's time to show some TLC to the car that has been so good to me. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? So let me show you the reveal of the paint job, and hopefully you like it as much as I do. Stay tuned.
We've been unable to stop the Defiant. Someone has equipped her with ablative armor and neglected to inform Starfleet operations.
Under no circumstances is that ship to reach Earth.
All right. Ablative armor complete. And I'll get a better profile picture later. I'll be using my phone and everything, but I figured since I got the second gallon on, this is 2 gallons of Raptor. You can see right here, we'll do a little flyby. And this was the texture coat. And I'd have to say not too bad for an amateur. Even the roof came out not so bad. I did have a couple of spots that laid on thick, but that was due to the fact of the tip getting a little dirty. And I'm sure once this dries out, it'll look better. Because it's pretty good at self-leveling, I've noticed. You know, like you see a little thick spot here. That was the last bit of the can I was trying to get out. See a little spots here, and that was when the tip was getting kind of funky. I should have actually stopped to get a little acetone, but I was like at the bottom of the barrel. Places like here. That's not a big gigantic deal. I can always come back later. But from the first picture that you saw previous to this even being done until now, night and day, baby. Night and day. Brand new car. Got new headlights, which I got to get some bulbs for. I got to do a test fit on them actually and get some bulbs for them tomorrow, because they got the old school bulbs, but I got new headlights, new mirrors for the side, and regular OE tail lights for the back. Alright, so there we go. Second gallon ablative armor on the Defiant. It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Stay tuned. Alright, let's have a look. It's the morning after. Nice little flyby here with the texture. what we were going for. Not bad for an amateur. As you can see, the front did it a little bit thicker than probably normally you would see. And that's because of bugs and rocks and everything. Let's just do a flyby here. Everything. Actually, I'm going to go out wide. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Damn, that looks good. That looks fucking awesome. Love it. Look at the roof, came out nice. New mirrors on. I have the old headlights on, and the reason being is because I forgot these custom lights that I put in years and years and years ago. I had to do some rewiring on, so we're actually going to have to go back and get the pigtails sorted out, and I just don't have time for it today. I got to go to work. But here we go. Nice little look. Little angle here. Go around the front and get a front profile of it from back here. And this is with the new mirrors. Have a see. I actually see how this headlights were way yellow, and this one's kind of cleared up. I actually had acetone on that, and it cleared it up. I think I can take some of that abrasive stuff, and maybe clear that up. But have a look at the new mirrors. A little bit of contrast to the texture of the car. The reason why I left them like this and didn't Raptor them. As you can actually see here where it's actually textured, and that's the reason why I did that. So this side right here looks good though. Let's get a little profile shot down the road here. Yeah, I like that. That's the look I was going after. Not bad for an amateur. Actually looks like I know what I was doing. Now we get a new windshield. Get some new window tint. That tint's 15 years old, just like everything else. Probably going to go with this 28. What was that? A miss. Uh-oh. Tailpipe missing. Yeah, there we go. Nice little flyby there of the trunk. I'm actually wanting to look at this myself. Whenever I take it back in to see how the texture is. It looks like it came out good though. Raptor liner self-levels really, really well. Very impressed. Alright. Project Defiant continues. The blade of armor complete. It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Woo! Alright everybody, and there you have it. The blade of armor is complete on the Cobalt, aka Project Defiant. And the next step that we're going to be taking is trying to do headlight restoration, which I have a kit sitting right over here. And if that doesn't turn out the way I want it to, I have some brand new headlights that we're going to be installing onto the car, the whole assembly. Then we're going to move on to changing out the tires, getting on the interior, changing out the old tint, adding some seat covers, getting into the back seat area, and getting all that customized just the way we want it. Plus, we're going to actually be doing some more painting on the outside of the car. Section 31 comes to mind. I'm not really too sure. And I'm not talking about from Discovery. I'm talking about from back in the day, Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, etc., and so forth. Some things might do to the outside still. So stay tuned for all of that. Huge shout out to people who inspired me and went through tutorials as far as how to do fiberglass work, Sprayway Customs. Big shout out to you. All of your videos out there are inspirational. It's like he takes ancient artifacts and turns them into something outstanding. So be sure to click on that hashtag for Sprayway Customs. I can't even say it. Sprayway Customs. Another shout out to a different YouTube channel, Raptor Paint Jobs RGV. Those guys are outstanding at using Raptor liner. And everybody else out there that inspired me to do this paint job, respect out there to each and every one of you. Here in the year 2020, we don't get enough of that for each other. So thank you very much to you out there in the Craft Chest Nation for sticking here through Project Defiant and everything else that we do, whether it's cooking or grilling or gaming or painting or doing things like this, car audio, car body projects. Woo! It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned. It's just getting started. Woo!
You gotta be shitting me, man. That mother's strong.